EA Sports to the King.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
62 wins, including 52 knockouts and only 3 losses. By way of Newark, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Opponent across the ring, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Teddy, I assume many times in your career you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, 2 snapping jabs by Marvin Hagler. Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Now hugging on the inside. Good defense, just covering up down low. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-targeted counter punch by Mike Tyson. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch.
Wow! Well, we've seen Mike Tyson respond like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here? Seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives, but now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now and kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find a way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out to the next round.
Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You all right? You're okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. Threw a wide punch and he caught you. Tighten up your punches, all right?
Tyson's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down on the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chop something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
He missed with that headshot. Hagler's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Big shot to the head.
He left the hole, it was closed.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
They both decide to bring it. Tyson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. That's a solid hook by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Headshot lands with a hook. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler's hurt by a big shot.
All right.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
How about this from Hagler? Moments ago, you swore he would have gone down. Now, you swear that he's steady on his feet. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Hagler's work rate in that last round served him well.
Right? You have to keep your hands up. Now, what did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Throwing your punches with your hands up. Good? Okay, now focus.
Seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter, Marvin Hagler's hurt. Big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
His opponent is probably wishing this would never be the case, but Hagler is getting right back up and right back into this fight. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunches. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind, man.
Big shot comes crashing home. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. What will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. How about that exchange? What's the hook? Oh, and they decide to trade there. Marvin Hagler's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
He engages in the clinch.
He's tied. Look at it. Up and down, side to side.
Back to the head he goes.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay? Put up the jab and keep moving. Calm down now. Calm down. Just breathe. Breathe. Need another round from you. I need you to be busy this round, all right? He caught you with your hands down. Let's box smart and not get caught. Box.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Marvin Hagler's up 3 rounds to zip. And Teddy, he's been carrying this fight because he's just simply been the more active guy.
Yeah, nobody's really landed a lot, to be honest. But one guy's a lot busier than the other.
Big shot there. Wow, he goes down again.
Or the elevator fight, up and down all night.
Getting back up off the canvas. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Marvelous Marvin blocks that away. Hagler's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now.
Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that Florida, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Tyson smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.